Alright guys, today should be pretty easy then. Shh. Guys, enough.
You start.
So, we talked about factoring out GCFs, we talked about difference of perfect squares, we talked about factoring, we had just x squared. We did all that on Friday, right?
Yes.
Today we're going to talk about factoring when we have a number greater than 1 in front of x squared, or when our a term is greater than 1. So, we're going to do 4 examples today and that's it. We're done. So, I'm going to show you box method once again doing it. I'm going to show you guess and check. And then you're going to try some on your own. Alright? So, when we do, let's say the first one, 2x squared plus 11x plus 5. Once again, first thing you should check for, can you take anything out as a GCF? No. If I were to do guess and check, the first one's really easy to do guess and check with. I'm going to take that a term, or that number in front of x squared, I'm going to list out all of its factors. Just 1 and 2. I'm going to take my c term, list out all of its factors. So I take the first number, I take the last number, I list out their factors. Then I'm going to go to factor, and I'm going to do literally guess and check. Now, it's really easy to guess with this problem because I only have one set of factors for each number. Right? I only have 1 and 2 for 2. So I only have 1x and 2x.
Okay.
Now, the guessing here is going to be like, where do I put the 1 and the 5? Well, let's think. I need it to add up to 11x. So if I put plus 1 and plus 5 from these factors here, do I get that plus 11x? Let's check.
No.
1x times 5 is 5x.
No.
1 times 2x is 2x. We get 7x. So does that actually work?
No.
No, the way I just set it up does not work. So I'm going to try it again, but I'm going to do 1x, 2x, and I'm going to switch the 1 and the 5 now. So I'm going to try plus 5 plus 1. Let's try this. 1x times 1 is 1x. 5 times 2x is 10x.
Oh, yeah.
I get 11x. Does that work?
Yes.
Yeah, so that is my answer right there. Alright, so it's literally guessing and checking. Check to see, does it match my middle term when I do the outside and the inside of FOIL? So that one was relatively easy. The next one, if I were to guess and check, is going to be a little more difficult. And we're going to see why in a second. Do we all have that first one written down?
Yes.
Can I keep going? Alright. The second one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take 4. I'm going to find all of its factors. 1 and 4. 2 and 2. I'm going to take 12. Find all of its factors. 1 and 12. 2 and 6. 3 and 4. Alright, remember this is the guess and check method. I'll show you box method here in a second. So here's what I want. I need sim. I need you to pick a pair of factors for 4. Either 1 and 4 or 2 and 2. Which ones do you want to use? So I'm going to go 2x and 2x. I'm picking the 2 and 2. Doesn't matter what you pick. We're just guessing, then we got to check it. Rachel, can you pick a set of factors for 12 for me? Which one? 2 and 6. Alright, let's try 2 and 6. Now notice, guys, they need to multiply to a positive, but add to a negative, which tells me what about them? That just one? Both of them have to be negative, right? I have to have negative times a negative to get a positive. So we're going to try minus 2 and minus 6. Let's try that.
You're trying to get the middle, right?
Wait, isn't the middle?
I understand that. That's what we're adding to. Adding to the middle.
Oh.
We multiply to a positive though. So they both have to be negative. Okay? So if I try it, 2 times negative 6 is negative 12x. Negative 2 times 2x minus 4x. I get negative 16x. Is that what I'm looking for?
No.
No, so I know that's not the right combination. Would it help me if I switched 2 and 6 in this problem right now? No, because I'm multiplying by 2x either way, right? Should we try something else? No, we're just gonna leave it.
1 and 4.
2x.
You wanna try 1 and 4?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, let's do 1x, 4x, keep it the same way here.
Yeah.
Minus 2, minus 6. Let's try that. 1x times negative 6 is negative 6x. Negative 2 times 4 is minus 8x. I got negative 14x.
No, it's not what you want.
Is that what I want?
No.
No. So I gotta keep going, keep guessing. Okay, what else do you wanna try?
3 and 4 with 4x.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so 1x here, 4x here still, Ev? And where do you want 3 and 4?
I left the 4 and the with the 1 and then the 3.
So minus 4, minus 3, like that. Okay, let's check that. 1x times negative 3 is negative 3x. Negative 4 times 4x. Negative 16x. I get negative 19x. Is that what I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we started with, so that's our answer.
You're welcome.
Now, guys, sometimes this can take forever to keep guessing and checking, right? Now, the better you get at it, the more you do it, the more you practice it, the easier it'll be, the faster you'll be able to do it. You'll be able to see them fall together, all right? Now, some people like to do the box method when we have something greater than 1 in front of 8 because they think it's easier. Let's do that same problem. So it was what? 4x squared minus 19x plus 12. So I'm going to do the same problem, but I'm going to do it using the box method. That way those of you who like the box can see it happen, or if you don't know what the box is, you can actually follow along. What's going to happen here is I'm going to make my box. I have 4 pieces in my box. My first term, 4x squared, goes on the top left. My my final term, 12, goes in the bottom right. Shh. What I'm going to do, 4 times 12, I get 48. And I'm going to list all the factors of 48 that I can think of. 1 and 48, 2 and 24, 3 and 16, 4 and 12, 6 and 8. And now I got to figure out, remember they're both going to be negative because they multiply to a positive, add to negative. Which of these would add to negative 19? Which of these factors would add to negative 19? 3 and 16. So I'd go negative 3x, negative 16x. Now to finish my box method, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a GCF of both columns and both rows. So I look at 4x squared and negative 16x. I can take a 4x out of both of those terms. If I look at negative 3x and 12, I can take a negative 3 out of both those. Remember, because I said they have to be both negative here. 4x squared and negative 3x would be just 1x, or x. Negative 16x and 12 would be minus 4, or negative 4. So now all I do is I'd rewrite them. 4x minus 3 is the top part. X minus 4 is the side. And that would be my answer. You should get the same answer doing guess and check as you do box, but it doesn't matter. Whichever one you prefer, you can do. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Do we have any questions on that? No, yes, maybe? Okay. There are 2 more problems for you to do. You try these 2 problems. I'll give you maybe like 4 minutes, we'll say, to do them. It is 10:49 right now. At 10:53, we will go through them. Okay? You have 4 minutes. There should be more than enough time to do the 2 problems.
$25 for 3 tickets.
Yeah.
If you have a question, make sure you're asking it. Yep, so you have 6 times 10. No, I mean you could use negative 60 or you use 60. You're just looking for factors of either one, right? Okay, so then we're looking for factors of that. They're going to add to negative 11. And remember, one of them's going to be positive, one's going to be negative because of that number.
Evan,
Okay?
Yeah.
do you think that it's worth it to get 3 chicken sandwiches and a drink? for $25 from
I can't
DoorDash?
hear you.
I said, do you think it's worth it to get 3 chicken sandwiches and a drink from DoorDash for $25?
You know what I think is worth it right now?
No.
Probably do the problems.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Are you asking about some DoorDash in math class?
From where?
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it's really real nice. Can't forget picking that up.
How do you?
How are you planning on ordering that?
It's worth it if you
It's
do
got a
it.
phone.
We don't got Wi-Fi.
I have data.
Data?
I say data.
Let's go, guys. Do the problem. You know, maybe we could have some random contestants do this one too.
I'll do it. Figure out what numbers.
Go ahead.
When you get more and more. Did you get it? Steam's gonna be coming out of you.
Say me a sandwich.
Okay, y'all get.
Yeah, we got.
Y'all got 2 eggs?
Wait,
We got to do it.
just go up.
Are you talking about third one?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. No,
What?
what's the other one you
I can see something good.
-2.
Oh, yeah. So,
got?
now.
What'd you get for lunch?
Yes, Ms. Baker, do you have a question?
Actually, last
I don't
one.
know if I did it right.
Okay, I'll be over in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Try to put
yeah,
our
so
seat,
it's a lot.
our seat in charge.
I don't like the box. Yeah, it's such a boxes.
What is 3? It's supposed to -3. It's a 3. It's supposed to
I do. Okay. No, I do that too, but.
What happened?
Good job.
I'm taking you right now. If it matches. I want to test how to sell first right now.
That you were funny.
It's negative 2.
Yeah. Did you do the last one?
Do you know like the double conjugates? I know exactly how you do it.
Guys, you have about 30 seconds before we go through them.
I'm trying to think of something else. You only have that one guess.
What's the simplest?
What is, why is it being so slow?
I was telling my dad last time. Are you stupid? I put something 2 times in a row.
Really?
X means what?
So we need to actually 6. Add negative 11 or 1
You
plus.
can't get down.
So yes, they multiply 60. Add
What's
it.
she saying?
She's not me. She does.
Or 1 is positive.
That's her just way of breaking
Negative 15 and 4 do it. Alright, ready? You got a question? Okay, so which of these are one's positive, one's negative? You're gonna add to. There you go.
So, do I just put that?
Yep, so
Alright, you go first. I got a positive 50 next.
so what I would do then is I would switch these to negative signs.
Oh,
Subtraction.
before.
Alright, hey, guys, let's go through it. 6x squared minus 11x minus 10. Alright, I will do one box, one guess and check. So the first one, do you want it to be box or guess and check? Box?
Box.
I will do box first, guess and check for the second one. Alright, first one, if I do the box. 6x squared goes top left. Negative 10 goes bottom right. 6 times negative 10 is 60 or negative 60. Either way works. So I'm going to list out all my factors. 1 and 60, 2 and 30, 3 and 20, 4 and 15, 5 and 12, 6 and 10, think that's it. So, I'm looking, because that's a multiply to a negative number and add to a negative number. That tells me I need one positive and one negative. So if I look at my factors of 60, I see that if I have negative 15 plus 4, I get negative 11. So I'm going to take negative 15x, and I'm going to take 4x. So now I'm going to take my GCFs here. 6x squared and 4x is going to be 2x. Negative 15x and negative 10 will be negative 5. Right, taking GCF out of the columns. Then I'm going to look at the rows. 6x squared and negative 15x will be 3x. 4x and negative 10 will be 2. So I go to write my answer, I should get 2x minus 5, 3x plus 2. Guys, is there a way to check our answers?
Oh, yeah.
Foil it back up.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, next one we're going to guess and check. So, look for factors of 4, 1 and 4, 2 and 2. Factors of 9, 1 and 9, 3 and 3. So, McKenna, pick a pair of factors for 4 for me. Doesn't matter, just pick one of them.
2 and 2.
2 and 2, so we'll go 2x, 2x. Aiden, pick a set of factors for 9.
3 and 3.
3 and 3. So remember, I'm multiplying to a positive, adding to a negative, which means they both have to be negative. If I try this, 2x times negative 3, negative 6x, negative 3 times 2x, negative 6x, I get negative 12x. Is that what I was looking for?
No.
No. Carlina, what should I change?
You should switch. You shouldn't wait. I don't know.
You want me to? Bryce, what are you saying?
1 and 4 instead of 2 and 2.
Try 1x minus 3, 4x minus 3?
Yes.
Okay, let's try that. Negative 3 times negative 4x. That's negative 12x. 1x times negative 3, that's negative 3x.
Yeah, that's it.
Negative 15x, is that what I was looking for?
Yes.
Yes, so
Good job, guys.
that's my final answer.
Good job, guys.
Alright. Shh. Guys, any questions on that? No? Alright, sweet, I'll hand out the homework.